kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. He'll bring it out. It's Barry Johnson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Wisconsin's offense will get the first crack at it here. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team.
They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. And he's going to take that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
Defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. On the move from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Complete to start this drive. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. The Badgers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Finds his tight end. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Here comes the offense on second down. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. And the Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. He leaves it with the back. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Going to try to get it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
Second down, he'll throw it. Rushes on him. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground, their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Well, this guy's really feeling it. Of course, last week he had 2 sacks, and here he is in this one registering his first. This guy very quickly is making a name for himself as one of the best pass rushers in college football.
So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly complete. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a 1st down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Snagged out of the air. They make a stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout by the offense.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Fires toward the end zone. Trying to barrel in. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Power ahead. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Rides the back and leaves it. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down.
Well, if you're going to get 1st downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
Here's a heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the 1st half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
The Badgers decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
A 10-yard loss on the play. 2nd down.
period will be a second down. Back to pass. Under fire. Catch in the middle. It's Bennett. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room.
Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
The give to the back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got a man in the middle. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll move the wide receiver. The running back has it. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Let's take just a moment here and talk about Wisconsin. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is now, can you keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown out the very next week?
And there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45. A lot of times, so many people close together. So earn that ranking and try to keep climbing.
And the Badgers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Trying to pull his way in. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wisconsin. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
Yeah, they do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive, and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the second one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this 3rd possession. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's caught. It's Bennett. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Got it in the middle. It's Ivy.
You know, the beautiful thing about being a quarterback is you can throw a little drag route, and they can take it 60. When you got fast playmakers on the outside that you can get the ball in their hands really quickly, great things can happen. 1-yard passes can turn into 60. It's beautiful to be quarterback.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Bennett. They'll move the chains after he gets into the 43-yard line.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing thing.
Breaks into the open.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Suggs. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. It's Edwards. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Makes the grab. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first.
Inside the 3 on 1st and goal, I want to be aggressive with the run. I want to be a physical. I want to be the more dominant team. You might know it's coming, but I'm still going to bring it. They tried to go with the changeup. They tried to throw the football very unsuccessfully. Nice job by the defense being ready for everything, even though they're inside the 3-yard.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. After a drive this long, a field goal would be demoralizing at this point. It's 3rd and goal. Keep it on the ground. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught downfield. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Listen, end of the first half, that's exactly what you want to do. You don't care about the incompletion. You're chucking that thing up, trying to make a big play, trying to get the Hail Mary.
Pressure coming, and here's a fumble way behind the line. And the offense will recover, but it's not going to make any difference as they're short of the first down marker. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Now this offense is back on the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is...
There he goes! It's a fumble! Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
As a
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Quick completion to the right. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Finds some fresh air. There he goes. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. They've moved it to the 19. 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this. Assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The deep...
Got enough space. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Gets the back moving. Snap to the back. He's going for the goal line. And he plows his way into the end zone. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Barry Johnson. And the returner will be brought down. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Oh, he's got a chance. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the ball is going to land out of bounds. They'll maintain possession and pick up a few yards in the process. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiples. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Off to the races. He's at the slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. He'll start this drive firing. Right on the money. Turning it on. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Complete to the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw again. Bring him the heat. Working on the right. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there.
Looking for the end zone. And it'll be a touchdown.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Barry Johnson. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll try to take it back. To the house. A pick 6 for a touchdown.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Georgia is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that's been sicking them since the opening kickoff. They're up 14 over Georgia Tech. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about... I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Give to the single back. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, one of the things I love about these misdirection-type plays is that you can pull offensive linemen and get extra bodies at the point of attack. So you're setting yourself up with good angles if you execute it properly, David, and you saw it right there.
And saying the word angles means a lot because that's exactly what you do. Now I can block down and I can leave somebody unblocked, pull around, kick him out, use misdirection in the backfield. Really just get your eyes as a defense on something else and then go the other direction. Nice misdirection play call by this offense.
Off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the tackle, really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Leaves it with the back. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the single back. Across the 45. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking downfield on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. Picked up a few. On that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And the Badgers buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Oh, better look out. Gives them a little breathing room, picks up 5 and gets it to the 7-yard line. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. Wants to go up top. Throwing right. A strike downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Running to Green.
Returner brings it out to the 29. And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football. Just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there.
Breaks into the open. Smacks him with the stiff arm. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took him to the house, but they got him at the 24.
Yeah, they've had a day, and it's the complete and total offense. They got the ground going, and obviously this is why you see him. You're going to feature him because he can churn those legs, get those extra yards, but they've had balance, throwing for touchdowns. Like, this offense has been very complete today, and that's why they're winning so big.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. From the gun, running back gets to give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Converts on 4th down. Still going. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
He'll bring it out. It's Jones. He's out of bounds at his own 15-yard line, looking for running room and couldn't find much on that return. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
The Badgers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down.
Yeah, and I just need a crease. I need you offensive linemen, just like right here. Great job holding the point of attack. Don't let any penetration come in. Give me a little sliver, and then you see the running back, Palmer. He'll do the rest, lower his shoulder, and make sure he gets the 1st down.
Yeah, it means a lot to this offense, too, to have a guy like this that always just seems to fall forward. He always, in these short yardage situations, knows where that 1st down marker is. And he's able to get those hidden yards in piles, driving his legs to help keep this drive alive.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like, they're down so much. They need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting 1st down, so you have to be able to run it.
Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Makes the catch. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. One more play to pad the stats. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game.
After a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Crew looking to make a strong statement, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Clemson's offense comes on the field first today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Grab down the middle. It's Brown.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. He stopped, but he gets a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And the wideout goes in motion. And here's the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Bringing pressure. He dumps it off to the tight end. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Well, the quarterback's got to be much more cognizant of the line to gain. If you're going to leave it short, at least do it on their side of the field.
Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Clemson. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Bringing it out, it's Edwards. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Quarterback still with the football. 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback keeps the football. Picks up the 1st down and still going. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Off the play fake on 1st down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job by the D.
And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can
swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Second down now after the sack. And there's the handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the catch. Is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
This comes an offense moving quickly down the field. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Will not be brought down. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal, and if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
So instead of a chip shot attempt for a 2-score lead, they keep the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, they've got him! A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
You Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. Looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Who's going to take it in? A game-changing play. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Edwards. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the offense trots back out on the field again. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. Finally brought down at the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. The right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. And it's a direct snap. Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. 4th down completion to the running back. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Trying to find some room. It's Hardy. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very... Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there. They were able to knock it loose.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Extra point splits the uprights. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. An inside deal now from the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important second down play coming up. Tailback with another carry. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. And oh man, what a catch. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Clemson.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the return will be brought down. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. After a slow start, this offense has finally gotten going. A touchdown here could make things really interesting. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. to 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking to throw here. The pocket breaking down. Now the pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. On the move now. Now they swarm him again. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down mark. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy.
Great job by this defense of tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. On the run here, lets it go. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They've got it, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Offense clicking now to 1st down at the 45. Back in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And there's the point after. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Lewis. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Pump over the middle. It's Hardy. What a move. Makes one man miss. Picks up the 1st down before they stop it.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, so much to break down from a spirited 1st half in this ACC championship. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
Offense ready to start this drive. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the 3rd quarter going. The offense going very heavy, bringing in more blockers. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, it's a big stop here by this defense. Tie game, just getting into the second half. Made some good adjustments, good awareness there on that third down play. And now it sets up a fourth down.
No, kick it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side. With the catch, it's Coleman. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. And the Tigers will crank up the tempo.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers. And now watching these players today in that same...
Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Wow, 1 minute this quarterback is surveying the field for an open receiver. The next, he's pulling it down, tucking the football, and putting into the end zone for a touchdown himself.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Throws out the stiff arm. And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. Offense comes out to start this drive. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll run it from the gun. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
He hands it off from the gun. First down and more. He's still running. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Short connection to the tight end here. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's reeled in. It's Bennett. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. Looking to chuck it again. Finds this receiver that's enough for the 1st down. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Using his legs, it's Hardy.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
He's got him on a crossing route. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
2nd down after that completion. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. They make the stop, but good enough for a 1st down at the 29. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Now it's 2nd down here. Ball handed off. But they've got him behind the line as a tackle for loss to wrap up the 3rd quarter. What a ride ride it's been so far. We're set up for a classic finish to see who's going to claim this conference championship. Let's take one final look at the stats. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's battled down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it's good right down the middle. And they've reclaimed the lead with that. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Play action fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a third down.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to...
And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. But hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. So the offense obviously declines that penalty on the defense, and the touchdown will stand. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lewis. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes the ground. It's Brown. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the right here. Breaks an open space. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back in zone, they're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think the quarterback does a great job of looking through all of his progressions. Nobody's there. He finds the back out of the backfield. Nobody picks him up. He's able to catch the ball and then find his way into the end zone.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Offense on the field to take over. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick catch. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pass rush closing in. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. What a throw by the sophomore quarterback. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He's looking deep again. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
The back's got it. Breaks free. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
You talk about a memorable game for a wide receiver. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best in the country. Already 3 touchdowns on the day, and now just tacking on more yardage and a first down.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. QB decides to keep it here.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. And now it comes down to, can their defense offense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold on and preserve this lead. Returner looking to make a play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. So here we go. They need a touchdown. Got a little time to work with. How will they play this situation? And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Makes the defender miss. Refuses to go down. And the offense will spend the timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, would have been a game-clinching interception. Couldn't hold on. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd down after that previous play. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. It's another deep shot. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Well, obviously, a field goal does them no good. They're going to have to put the ball into the end zone and hope that somebody can make a game-changing play.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's incomplete. The final drive comes up empty, and the ball game is over. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even